Hello, teacher. My name is Dương Quỳnh, and right now I will explain the question and the answer for the midterm assignment. Okay, let's start. We have the question number 1 in here. Question number 1. The question number 1, I have the keywords speech, technological changes, and my answer is B. Means people have no time to challenge the significance of the technologies and the information on the passage one. I have the keyword speech is the key. And the information in most of people are too busy struggle to piece up with ongoing innovation to question the implication of new electronic authority figures. So we have the information too busy mean people have no time to do something. So this is the answer for the question number 1. The question number 2, I have the keywords dependency on computer and technology and computers, and I have the answer for this is C. Reduce inventiveness and innovations. And the information in the reading passage is on the passage 3. Passage 3. We have here over-reliance on mean dependence on something, right? And the next we have serious repercussions. Repercussions is the same end result on our ability to think creatively and develop new ideas. Creatively is synonym of the words inventiveness, and develop new ideas is the same as innovation. So this is the answer for the question number 2. The question number 3, I have the keyword is deteriorations, and the answer is result from increased electronic supervision, and the information is on the passage 2. We have here a cognitive shift result from over-identification with information systems. So we have over-identification with over-information system is the same as electronic supervision. So the question number 3, I have the answer E. Okay, we move on to the next part from the question number 9 to the question number 4 to question number 9. We have the first one. Technology have the keyword great expectation on workers, not make mistake, right? And my answer is B. I'm sorry. My answer is B, Danner done it, and the information is on the passage 4. The passage 4 on here. The passage 4 we have philosopher Daniel Dennis, right? Point out unavoidable ignorance and the application to make accurate prediction or the right decisions. So this is the main name of the people say that, and it put a great expectation on not to make mistake means you have to do everything right. You have to make accurate prediction. You have to make the right decisions, right? So here's my answer. The question number 5. Question number 5, I have the keyword need time to away from technology to reduce from frustration, right? And my answer is A, crackboard. say that. And the information is on the passive true. The passive true. Crossbond, he says that people need completely isolation, right? Need to complete isolation to recover from the effect of technologies. So it is the same as people need time to away from technologies to reduce, to recover, right, from the effects of technologies. So this is my answer for the question number 5. The question number 6. Interacting with others at work contribute to creative thinking. And number 6, I have the answer is 8. Crossbond. And you can see it on the passive 3. Passive 3 on here. Yeah. He points out he needs a temperature about our ideas of college with electric networks. So the people, others, work mean the people you cooperate is the people you work with, or we have the synonym college, right? And here is information we need to have the answer for the question number 6. The question number 7. The question number 7, I have the keywords psychological effects similar to anxiety felt after surviving, right? And the answer for it is D. It was said by Philip Nicholson, and the information is on the passes 3 on the page 2 on this, yeah, right here. We have Philip Nicholson, right? He says that numbering of allergy information about the system of post-traumatic stress syndrome. Yeah, and this is we sometimes call PTSS. PTSS, something like you have some problems, some disorder. Yeah, after you survive from an accident or some tragic event or something like this. Yeah, and he compares electronic information is the same as post-traumatic stress syndrome. So that is the answer and information for question number 7. Well, question number 8, we have here the keyword is technology increase unemployment. Yeah, unemployment. And the answer for this is D, Philip Nicholson. I'm sorry. No. The question number 8, the answer is C. C, by 2 people. And the information is on the last passes on the page 1. We have here 2 authors describe the future. Millions of people will be replaced by less skilled workers. So will be replaced mean millions of people will be out of work, means millions of people will be unemployed, right? So this is the question and information for question number 8. And the question number 9, we have here. Yeah, counseling is required to have people cope with demands of modern workplace. And the answer for this is D, Philip Nicholson. And the information is on here. Yeah, say Nicholson. We need to provide psychological support system. So psychological support system is a system to support the people has some psychological problems, has some psychological issues to survive the challenge of information driven. Okay, so for the question number 9, we have the answer in say that by next quotient. The next one we move to true for not given. If it's true, I have the color green. If it's false, I have the color red. And this is no information. I have the color not given. Okay. So the question number 10, our knowledge of the effects of technology on workers is still limited. And we read and look over on the passages and the ideas of this reading. We haven't found any information related to our knowledge on the worker is limited or unlimited. So I have the answer for this is not given. We move on to the question number 11. This question I have the answer is true. True on the green one. An early indicator of technological anxiety is a tendency to adopt machine-like thinking. And the information right here, we have the keywords as tendency to adopt machine-like thinking. Yeah, here is a keyword, and we have on the passive true. Passive true. And the information, if people become too accustomed to patterns set by electronic tools, means they are too similar, mean they are too similar with the pattern right here. And select time. And we have the keywords here. Eternalize. Eternalize means you day by day become more and more like some versions. Yeah, internalize the patterns. So people internalize these patterns means people day by day turn themselves into the version that's too similar with the pattern. The patterns here means just no logic. You have no logic to depend on the machine, and you depend on on each question instead of think individually about this. Okay, and that is two people to adopt the machine-like thinking. Yeah. The question number 12, we have here. We now started to doubt our ability to perform well at work. Okay, we started to doubt. And the answer is true. And the information is on the passage for the first sentence. Here, make it increasingly difficult to convince ourselves that we're doing an adequate job and accumulating enough information to make informed decisions. We have the keywords convince ourselves. Mean convince ourselves as you persuade yourself you are doing the right thing, you are doing enough, right? But it's difficult to convince. That means you more and more doubt about you are doing enough to get the right thing. You need to do something more. You need to have more jobs to complete your job perfectly. So you are started to doubt, started to suspect you are doing right or not. So we have difficult to convince is a keyword for the question number 12. The question number 13, I have here the red color. And the information right here, we have the top level management negatively affected. And the information is on the passive 4 as well, right here. For executive near the top of the premise, the benefits, you can see the benefits. The benefits mean that will bring the executive, or we say the level management, the people on the high tops, and business, right? The benefits mean something positive, not negative. So the question number 13 is fold, okay? And the question number 14, I have the color yellow color. This is not given. You can see in this passage, the question number 14, employees who learn to use new technology quickly to get promoted. We haven't seen any information related to this, just one details. This is right here. Let's give worker use intelligent software to make decisions for them. This means they really depend on some software, help them to make decisions. But that's not mean people can get promoted or boosted to the higher position. No, there's not anything, not any information related to this, right? So have mentioned, but not related to. So we have the answer for the question number 14 is not given. Okay, this is our explanation for the answer of the reading test. Thank you for listening.